listening. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Tim Seaman. And we do continue our hometown proud journey with a stop in Remsen, Iowa. The biggest event of the year for this community is just around the corner. It's our top story tonight at 6 o'clock. Remsen is mainly known for its fall festival, better known as Oktoberfest. And it begins on Saturday. Sophie Erber joins us tonight live from Remsen, where all the preparations are already underway. Hey, Sophie.
Hi, Tim. That's right. Right now, food is the main thing happening in this. I'm in front of where they're creating all of the sauerkraut, the German potato salad, the tripe-in head cheese, yet to be tasted by me. We're going to do that live on TV. I saved that just for you at home there, viewers. But as you can tell, it takes a huge effort to get something like this put on in a town of only about 1,600 people when the festival's not taking place. Today, they're getting all the food ready specifically for the Luxembourg feast. Staples of that dinner include the head cheese and German potato salad. I was told a few moments ago about 75 to 80 people are helping get everything ready. The two newscasts, we were here at 5 o'clock as well. They've been moving in decorations, and the gymnasium right next door, they're setting up for all the contests to be had in there. And it is a unique celebration that pays homage to the town's heritage here in Remsen, Iowa. Of course, we know many of the settlers originally were from Germany and Luxembourg. Remsen was actually named after a physician and landowner from Sioux City, Dr. William Remsen Smith. He decided there were too many Smiths in the world, so he gave the town his middle name. Smart idea there. The town soon attracted settlers with farmland and a new railroad. Early on, about 650 people called Remsen home, mostly immigrant families just looking for a better life.
The town was actually incorporated in 1889. We have German settlers and Luxembourgs were the first ones to mainly came to town or settled around the area. There's also some Danish and also Swedish people too. But mostly it's been Luxembourg and Germans.
Remsen now has a population of 1,600, and the census data shows consistent growth over the years. And Oktoberfest started 50 years ago. That's why this celebration is extra special this year. They're celebrating half a century. So we wanted to know how it all began, and we caught up with one of the earliest organizers of the event, KCAU's Avia Hannon, with more.
Thanks. And while Oktoberfest draws hundreds of people every year, the woman who started it never believed it would have attracted so many people. This celebration started in 1974 by Audrey Mackin. And back then, Oktoberfest was just a lunch with about 1,100 people.
Never dreamed it was going to be going on for 50 years. I worked at the school, so we talked the school into letting us use the school for Oktoberfest. We needed something big for people to get out of the elements. It got bigger and bigger from there. Went from just as starting, now people are even wearing little outfits.
Nowadays, the board expects up to 1,500 people to come from all over for Oktoberfest. Michael Madkin has been working on Oktoberfest for over 15 years, as his great-grandmother is Audrey Madkin.
We make our own homemade potato salad, German potato salad and kraut. We get the brats ready up at the clubhouse the morning of, starting at about 7 o'clock in the morning, and really just everything.
The townspeople are sure excited to celebrate their 50th year, as they will have special events. In Remsen, Avi Hannon, KCAU 9 News.
And I'm about to get a dance lesson on live television. We have Angie here, who's from Remsen, and she is skilled in the polka and the schottisch. I only learned this a few moments ago, so we're going to see how we do. Angie?
All right, let's go.
All right. And we have our helpers here. I've been calling them the polka ladies of Remsen, and they are organizers, so we pulled them away from their organizing duties. Now this is the schottisch? Okay, here we go. Okay, and then we go hop, right? Okay, and then round two. Okay, we did it. Thank you so much, Angie. I appreciate that. Now, and the polka ladies are finishing up their shuffle here with the schottisch, but we got hungry practicing and doing this, so they've scooted off to the side, the cooks in the kitchen here, but they have put out some of the things that will be at this festival, and I'll start with the scarier thing to me. Gentlemen, what was this again? Is this the tripe? This is the head cheese. Okay, I was told I have to try this. Here we go. It's actually tasty. My Austrian and German grandparents would be very proud of me. So that's a first, and then this is Curtis, right?
Yes.
Curtis, everyone here at home, you're one of the gentlemen that has been preparing all this food. So potato salad?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna try the potato salad next. And this is a traditional German potato salad, I'm told, so it is warm. I'm used to the American kind of potato salad that's cold, so very excited to try this. It's delicious. Thank you so much. I am going to try more of this later because I really like this one. Thank you again. They're in the kitchen. So we're going to get back to the fact that obviously this is a festival that takes tons of people to put on. Again, this was just the beginning of the food preparation today. They're going to be doing this all tonight, right? And then more tomorrow, and they're moving in all the beer because, of course, what would be Oktoberfest without the beer? If you want to get immersed in the heritage here of the German culture and Luxembourg culture, definitely come out on Saturday. That's when things really get started. Here's just some of the events to check out. At 1 o'clock, there will be a tapping of the golden keg, and the beer garden officially opens up. Then there will be children in traditional costume and dance at about 1:30 in the afternoon. So if you have a costume that you think is appropriate for Oktoberfest, you are encouraged to wear it here. Bring your appetite too. At 4 o'clock, a Bavarian feast is served with a few of the things that I just tasted. There's also a craft show along with a museum open house and much more, I am told here, because again, this is just part of the town's heritage. The people of Remsen have overcome many hurdles though too, including losing their only grocery store. This was a devastating thing that happened to the community here, created somewhat of a food desert in Remsen. In 2018, a fire destroyed the grocery store. Residents had to travel all the way to Lamar's for their fruit, bread, and other staples and necessities, but city leaders knew Remsen had to get its grocery store back. Rebuilding that store, therefore, became a community-wide effort.
So we had to start from scratch, essentially, with an empty building. So, you know, it was too big of a project for Jeff's Foods to do on our own, and it was too big of a project for the city of Remsen to do on its own, and so we met in the middle to make that happen. If you look out front of the store, there's a plaque with all the contributors that supported the project, so we're very grateful for them, obviously.
Now, Jeff's Foods opened back in the summer of 2021. The business also provides the ingredients for some of the traditional German and Luxembourg food being served at Oktoberfest. And Tim, I definitely have tasted a lot of the stuff here already. I can recommend coming out and bringing your appetite for sure. And where else can you get traditional Bavarian and German food? Right here in Siouxland. You won't find this kind of stuff even at the grocery store here in town, made with love by the people that put on this festival. So we will check back in with Victor in just a few moments. But for now, I'll send it back to you there in the studio. Sophie Erber reporting from Oktoberfest preparations in Remsen, Iowa.
And
Tim?
I give you credit for tasting that head cheese. That takes some intestinal fortitude, as they say, Sophie. Good job there. We'll talk to you a bit later. Still to come tonight at 6, Sioux City Police have released some new details on the officer involved shooting over the last weekend. We have the person's identity and an update on his condition. That's coming up. But first, Victor is standing by. Let's go back to him in Remsen.
Folks, I'll be letting you know about another dry weekend in the region. The last taste of summer appearing, as well as a cooler and damper condition soon. All coming up with your 9 on 9 after the break.
With Tim Seaman, Sophie Erber, Chief Meteorologist Victor Perez, and Sports Director Anthony Mitchell. This is KCAU 9 News at 6.
We'll head back to Remsen, Sophie and Victor standing by. And I don't know if you saw it earlier, Anthony, but Sophie tried the head cheese. It's nice to see she's still standing.
Yeah, I saw she had a bit of a bite. Maybe bring me back some? I don't know. I would like to try it for something interesting.
You can bring it for Anthony, Sophie.
We have a doggy bag for both you gentlemen, so you will not be getting out of trying it, Victor included. It was genuinely good. I was shocked. And what I'm also shocked about is that people setting up here say this is one of the warmest ones they've ever prepared for. It really does feel more like the end of summer, Victor.
Yes, that has been the case, especially with warm air from the south.
Yeah.
Temperatures were in the 60s and almost 70s today. Overnight tonight, going to be feeling a little bit more like seasonal, as we'll see upper 30s and maybe some close to freezing point temperatures up to our north. As daytime highs tomorrow will be in the low 60s, so as they continue to prepare for Oktoberfest, it'll still be pleasant with lots of sunshine and calmer breezes from the north-northwest. And for the actual Oktoberfest coming up on Saturday, we'll be seeing that temperatures are going to be in the 60s as well, so looking like good conditions for the festival, Sophie.
Great conditions. We'll leave it on that. Avita Zane, back to you, Tim.
All right, good enough. Good job, you folks. It's a great night for you to be out shooting football, Anthony.
Right. Out Point Jefferson, the Huskies, first-round playoff game tonight.
All right, we'll have that at 10. In the meantime, have a great evening, and we will be back later this evening.